Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days. Homemaker, it's me, your boy JB Sensei. How you doing, guys? It's that time. I gotta do a little more painting. We'll get furniture done too. Then we got another day to furniture this joint up. Kind of wanted to get this painting in before I start adding more furniture because I keep forgetting, and that's gonna make life difficult later. Mainly because I started decorating the kitchen. Now there's some of it I won't be able to paint, which is fine. Plus, I have to do a lot of this by hand because, of course, I do. Okay, that's going to be a little touchy-feely. That's what I was wondering about. Now, this stuff's behind there, so I don't have to paint it. So I did save a little paint by doing that. Can't really get to that, but that's fine. We're going to block that in anyway, so it looks like the kitchen is running the way it's supposed to. Okay. Okay, now we want to start on the top. And we'll just go right around the cycle. Actually, you need to... Oh, shoot. Don't worry, I'll fix that in a bit. I'll fix that later. Arched stuff works good until you gotta paint it. And it's annoying. Because I gotta get this little portion right there. It's a little rough getting in there. Little bit rough. Little bit rough. Okay, just make sure I don't hit the wrong thing or I have to go change it again. If I'm too wishy, I'm gonna end up hitting the ceiling. These guys are always touchy-feely. At least the centerpiece is easy. Okay, we'll probably come across here. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, and then wrap it around here, like so. I can't really get out of this mess because, of course, I can't. I'm gonna say that's really on the corner edge there. Glad I didn't go too crazy with the arched windows. I mean, they look nice, but they're annoying to deal with. All right, and then this was, let me just go copy what this is down here. Texture picture, just because I don't want to think about it. All right, we're going to start over here, right in this little happy corner. So now it looks better. This will be a lot nicer. I think these are actually the same thing. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I don't know if that was my stomach growling or if there's a zombie outside. I may have had my tummy growl because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. But I ain't taking no chances. So I'm going to take a quick walk. So I did have an entire episode where the green girls haven't shown up. And it makes me a little nervous. Eventually they'll get upset that I'm over here just painting, because that apparently causes heat. I mean, as you build in an area, you create a heat signature, so yeah, that's going to happen. But, okay, so I guess we can do this. So it works out, right? So, I guess white is fine. It's more painting than, you know, like a facade. It's not actual marble, you know, concrete going around. I like that. The marbling stuff there, that looks pretty good. Still got to paint these annoying windows. I think this is fabric blinds is what I'm painting. Roughly, if I remember right. I'm doing these white for now, but I might keep the marble look. That kind of looks good. Yeah, I just really don't want to paint the windows right now. Those are annoying. There's a slight texture to the fabric binds, but you have to be really close to see it. So, not terribly worried about that. And I do like that the fabric lines is probably the best white color I can get, which really stands out. Now, see, these should be white. That makes it look better. All right. And we just doll all this up. It looks so much nicer. I just can't be bothered to do different color rooms and stuff just because a lot of the painting, a lot of the paint just doesn't look good. You know? It doesn't look smooth or something. It look, you know, it's got that weathered look, and it's like, bro, if I literally, I understand what they were going for. This is just to make the blocks look the way you want to do, and it's not like actual paint. Well, technically not supposed to be actual paint. It's to let you adjust how blocks look. Still, like more options. Options are always good. More options I get, the better. Go ahead and fix that up so it doesn't look stupid. And again, I really just gonna have to paint the windows. And they do stand out much better when they're like this. And again, please don't put this as that nasty. I think that's that medicine cabinet white, which includes the rust, which is why I don't like it. Fabric blinds is probably the best white we got. I mean, it works for a ceiling because it's the only, and I can redo the ceiling with like stucco or something like that if I really wanted to, but it's a ceiling. You know, the ceiling type I would like, and I mean, this is just a texture. Um, you see the kind of type you use a mop on? You know what I'm talking about. Make it with a mop. It looks really nice. Okay. Okay, that's going to be that, so we'll ignore that. Go ahead and get this bad boy right here. Yeah, see, there's a slight texture to it because they're blinds, but from a distance, they don't look bad. Okay, get in here. Paint this up. We just need to get this done. Try not to hit the wood there. Yeah, that was just from painting the ceiling. It just decided to paint some of it. Some of the arches. Okay. again, the good part about putting in cabinets and stuff is I don't have to paint behind them. Noise, like Roy's. A little weird on the texture there, but it is what it is. All right, and then we take a look at here. Okay, so we're relatively all painted here. Did I do... I kind of like the marble. Oh, and I need to fix this. Well, actually, that should technically be this, right? Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, but I did like the lower marble right here, just for this opening one. Looks kind of good. And let's go to wood crown oak again. So wood crown oak kind of makes a good look here. Get the skylight in here. I'll miss about 40 times. So annoying getting these. Don't worry, we'll get the edges in a bit. But yeah, painting window frames sucks. Just because they don't paint on the glass, which would make it a million times easier. And there we go. I found the staircase. Okay. Also doesn't help that the sun's out. Sun needs to come out tomorrow, and you guys can start singing the Annie song if you want to. I'm not. I never liked that play. Sure where I'm missing stuff there. There it is. Touchy little bitch. Why are you still missing that? Ah, finally. That was touchy-feely as hell. Think I got everybody? Okay, and I just want to texture pick this and just clean this up right here. Oop. I'm not sure where I missed there. Yeah, we're fine. Go around the edge here. It's a bit easier if I angle it like that. Okay, I'm just gonna tap that right there. Don't need to be perfect, but I don't want concrete look. But I didn't want the shingle look that I had up there too. You know, part where it looks like the shingles. Okay, that looks better. There we go, there we go. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to painting the rest of the windows. They suck. Also, wow. Okay, forgot about that. All right, texture pick here. What the hell? It said red? How did you texture pick red? Where did you get that texture? All right, that footstep was not mine. Or if it was, it's a really weird footstep. I may have heard a footstep. All right. Well, I do have to cycle back to the base and get that wood furniture that I was making. Okay, I was just hearing things. I could have swore I heard an extra footstep while I was in the house. So I figured the dumb bitches were coming. Oh, whatever, I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. I do like these. I wish I could paint them. Can we get that option? In the regular game. I don't care about creative. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing creative. I don't think it'd be an interesting series. That's more like a one-off thing. That's kind of like when you have a Minecraft server and you make a separate game just to test some theories and stuff that you want to mess around with. That's what that is. I don't think I'd ever post that. Because I do like things like coming up with the idea for the pool, and then the bottom lighting doesn't work the way I thought it would with the water, and fixing it, finding the solution on stream. I think that's a lot on the recording. I think that's a better use of my time. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get out some of the weird stuff I'm carrying around. Cloth. Oh, not the food. Definitely not the food. What are you, crazy? I did make 2 of these. I'm just going to throw that one in stuff. I think I'm only going to make 1. All right, give me that wood furniture out of here and the rest of the metal. Let me sort this out a bit so I know what I can get rid of. I got to get rid of springs and glue. They occasionally pick up weird stuff. And then we'll go up here and we'll just drop off the stone and sand we picked up from doing that work over there. All right, that's all we wanted to do. Just clean out the inventory, grab the wood furniture, and switch back that wood furniture and stuff. I don't want to put the bed down yet. I don't know what happened to the chicken. Not gonna lie, I might have went after it. That'll draw any zombies around. They can go chase that. They pop in. They can go run across the map and go eat the chicken. Which is like 2 seconds and it disappears. I think they hit their next stage, huh? Look a little bigger. They're fine at that stage and the stage right before that. It's the one after that that sucks. I figure I'll plant them on Horde Night though, and they should grow big enough. Okay, you guys know the deal. We need to... Well, I need more paint. That's obviously a thing. Yeah. Keep the paint up. Sort this mess out. This is the potted plants I wanted too. I knew I had a couple of potted plants somewhere. Kind of wanted to throw a potted plant in here. And I did want to paint this up too. Okay, so we're going to copy that. I do like having it flooring based. Looks better. I don't think I'm going to forget the top. There we go. And we should put a plant right there. It's not going to... Wait. Is the plant going to sit back or forward? It's going to... No, that's a hanging plant. Actually, we could do that. Put it... technically, it needs to go right in this corner. Well, actually, we could put it there, like that. Put one there as well. Yeah, that works. Okay, and the other thing we wanted to do is copy this wainscoting over. Texture picker, please. Nope. What did I say? Texture picker. Thank you. Some of these shapes are really annoying to paint. Just because of how they sit. Okay, and then we can come around here, paint that up, paint that up, paint that up. For now, I'm only going too high. Okay, that was a bang. I did hear a bang. Somebody hit a door somewhere. Not quite sure if that was just me hearing things. I prefer it if they keep it down while I'm trying to do stuff. And I guess we'll get the top here. we can get the front part. Just get that in. There we go. I could do the whole thing. I guess the whole thing would be fine. I was thinking about it. I was like, do I want to change my mind at some point? Maybe. Maybe I want to change my mind. I still got to do the middle part, but that's easier to hit. Well, see, like that. Touchy little bitch. Okay, and then we can just do this. Right, I think that's actually the flag that's making that noise out there. That's what I think it is. Might be the flag over dumbass's house, base. Joel's house. It's fairly decent. Yeah, see, this is stuff it picked up from the ceiling. That's why it looked different. And paint these up. Paint's holding up pretty good. Okay. And there you go. All right. That looks pretty well painted, I think. And we're going to throw the furniture over here. I need some couches and stuff. Oh, what options do you have? We need a nice sectional couch. Throw a nice section, and we'll do right there. Give ourselves a nice little couch. Nice big ass couch right here. There we go. This little big ass couch. And I'm gonna pop this out. And throw in a coffee table maybe. Kind of want an end table lamp somewhere too. I have one right there. For the end table lamp right there. It's not lit, but it is what it is. Okay, and then we got some wood furniture, right? You got a nice little coffee table somewhere, or no? Huh? Not really, huh? I mean, you got these. I could just put two of them together. Well, whatever. Ottoman would have worked better. This actually needs something like a little... Yeah, a little bench right there. Kitchen all done up. Oh, I guess I pop that out. Let's get a little love seat over here. Not a lot of options, say that. Wow, you really don't want to select that, do you? Yeah, a little corner piece right there. And then we'll grab the ends here. One there, and then turn this around. Like that. There we go, a little love seat in the corner. Seating area right there. You got the kitchen over here. You got a little bench for the kitties to put their legs up on. You know. And now we're going to go back to painting, because of course. Alright, and wood crown oak, please. Every once in a while, I try to bop in a little bit of the windows whenever I can. And it would be better to, do the whole thing, but it has a propensity for hitting the wrong thing and coloring stuff I don't want it to paint. Yeah. And sometimes I look out and get it just centered right where I want it, and I can just look straight up and down. It's so annoying though when it doesn't hit. There we go. All right, another one. Perfect. Looks good, looks good. All right, we did do all these, and this is where we stopped. Yeah, missed. We'll never like painting window frames. Oh, and I missed a part right here. I see that. Need to get a little fabric lines on there. Boy. Okay, quickly copy this. Fix this. There we go. It did that red thing again. It picked red paint. Be quicker to just go this way. Quicker to do it that way. All right. Curse of having too many frickin' windows. Definitely a curse that I totally inflicted on myself. Oh, you touchy little bitch. Got it that time. Yeah. No, I'm running out of windows. Gotta be running out of windows here. I knew I got off center when I moved up. I was like, that's a bit off center, isn't it? Okay, we got a few more. Jeez. Okay, that was definitely my tummy rumbling. I'm not doing anything about that until I'm done recording, so growl away. I don't care. Have stuff I need to do. Oh, thank God, we're done. Yay! Finally freaking done painting that. Sadly, I think, did I finish all the windows down here? I did. Torches actually look so much better for lighting. We're going to call this a partially furnished house, by the way. I wish I had the metal options on these. Legit wish I do. Nice metal ones. Okay. I did want a few more of those. What else do I have for options? Oh, wood furniture I don't think is going to cut it, at least the options they have. But I did have some metal. And kind of wanted a nice desk. How's the black one look? Why does the black one look so much better here? It's like barely any different. You know? That one's different. Yeah, it's like barely a color difference. Yeah. Sucks. I don't really want these. Oh, but I do want a radiator, don't I? But they're so nasty. Damn it. They're so nasty looking. I don't know. I might have made the metal furniture never use it just because it looks disgusting. Okay, these really don't belong here. Let's get some more cabinets. I'm gonna do these. Okay, that's fine. And, you know, I actually think I'm going to stick with cabinets. All right, so I'm going to drop some stuff off. I think cabinets work a little bit better because they can do, and some of it's going to be blocks. All right, let's go ahead and probably, I mean, we can keep the file cabinet. Let's get rid of that table lamp. Metal, probably not the old chairs. Wish there were more options there. There aren't. Okay, I shouldn't need to paint anytime soon. All right. I did want to put out more park benches in the back too. That was something I wanted to do. Okay, and then we wanted 2 right in the middle here, so, you know, that's, okay. Definitely got a visitor. Where are you? Oh, God. Green boy, come on. Not sure why I'm ducking, but whatever. Trying to keep the damage to a minimum. Okay, and then now we just... Ooh, that does have range now. Definitely has range. Okay, I think I got him. Whoo, pain in the ass. Yeah, that really has range, doesn't it? Look at what it did, too. Jeez. This is why I didn't want him spooging all over my house. Because I knew he was going to do damage like that. All right, I'm ducking. That's what's going on here. Let's get a couple more benches. And I think we'll leave it right there. That's pretty good. We got all these benches back here. You get the picnic tables right here. And we're going to just pop this right there. There we go. Do the same right here. There we go. So we got a nice little get-together park right here. You can come and dip your feet in the pool, take a little hot tub. Got the nice lights here. A little talkie talk right here. And then another little picnic table right here. Really needs a basketball hoop, but this is going to be the little parking area for everybody to drive up the cars and be annoying. And you got the little bar right here, so looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, I definitely got to knock these bitches down, huh? I think I'm definitely going to knock these down and replant. Or maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. In-game. I'm thinking I might wait till tomorrow in-game. It might be the better idea. I'm going to grab this rock. Right, I'm actually going to take a quick looky-look here. They've been ignoring the base and stuff. Just kind of want to take a look. I think I got everything repaired that needed repairing. Okay, I can use some concrete just to pick up some places where people... I can tell the next Horde Night's going to be fun because the amount of damage that idiot did with his spooge wasn't very nice. I'm just going to take a little one. He did a lot of damage. Granted, that crap is not very tough, but okay, yeah, we definitely were going to lose something here. This is just them doing stupid stuff. That's just the line was doing that. There we go. And I did iron up these guys. I should probably iron up these guys too. Need to start taking a look at this mess. Might go full crazy and just ironclad this whole damn bottom. They barely make it onto this, so it's not that big of a deal. See if there's any damage on the way up here. Whoop. did see a blink. Huh. Might have been talking crazy there. Oh, there's a little damage right here. Yeah, I can fix that. All right, and I need to bring up some iron to fix those. Okay, let me just take a look here. Is everybody, all these are okay? No, these guys need some. What do you need? Okay, I gotta go back and get some electrical components and stuff. Come fix these turrets because I forgot about them. And when we go back, we'll set up the the four-wheeler too. We're definitely not gonna be in the whatever this place is, burnt forest biome. It's relatively boring. Even on at night, there's nothing going on. And I think we'll just dick around the city. Might take a couple of treasure maps with me and just activate them south of the city just to see where they put them. You know? Hey, why not, right? Get a ton of money. That chicken's still dead out there. All right, so what I'm going to do then is since I'm going to keep the... let me just see what's here. We got the electrical tools, the auger. Let me sort this mess out. I did have that iron on me. I should have taken that. And I kind of want another stack anyways. Close that up. All right, let's take out a stack of this and then take a stack of this. Throw that in. I'm also going to take a stack of these, and I think it was these, right? That should be what I need. All right. And I am going to throw the motorcycle, not the motorcycle, this bad boy out. This should go in my bike anyways. Let's go ahead and set that up for later. All right, I do a little horde-based maintenance real quick. Definitely wanted to get the turrets fixed up because those are not doing great. And I know me, I'll forget until the last minute and they'll blow them up with like one spooge or something. I think that was mostly from the rocks, from the chucks. Tossing rocks at me. Those little bastards got some range on those things too. I was watching a video. Sorry, creator. I don't remember the name, but he measured out the height. It was like 42 blocks they can see you and chuck a rock at you. So they got some damn range on that crap. Alright, we'll spend the next 40 or so in-game minutes and just do some repairs. And I did want to iron up these guys because I tend to shoot this way. You know? Fixing where it needs to be fixed. Just right here. This is where I do a lot of my shooting. I didn't see that took some damage. That took some damage. That took a little damage. This is where my stray shots go. It's just where I'm shooting. Prefer not to dig a big ass hole for them. Could have swore something was damaged up here. Okay, who's broke? You are. You are. Not really. You definitely are. Okay, and then we can fix these up. Look good. Just repair some iron that's taking some damage. Okay. Took a little damage right there. Platforms look pretty okay. At least what I can see. That took a little damage. That took some damage. The birds, I don't think did much of anything. I'm just going to turn these up. I'm not going to dick around too much more because if I add more weight, I'm going to end up with that problem that I had last time where I upgraded and bad things happened. Okay, let's fix this up right here. This is just where they tend to congregate down here. And this one's seen better days. Okay, everything looks okay here. Low damage, low damage, low damage. Okay. It's 2108, 88 degrees. We're fine on that. Don't really care about that. That was my bike. I was like, what the hell is that? Look there. Okay. I'm assuming this is just where the rocks came flying in my face. Oh, well, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Okay, hold on. Sort that out a bit. Let's get some 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shouldn't need that many, but let's go ahead and make sure these guys are full. And this one. I actually didn't need that much ammo. I thought I did. Okay. Dropped all that back off. And then we can just load up the turrets. Yeah, these were low, because these were doing the Lord's work. Okay, sir, can I get at you? Yep. Yeah, these guys were really low. They were busy overnight, just saying. This way I just don't have to worry about them until later. Yeah, the internal, the ones right on the edge were taking the most love there. They were definitely doing the work. Also probably want to keep this, and this over here to, well, give me half of these. I have plenty of stacks of the electrical. I got plenty of this. Here, take half that, stock that up a bit. I'm actually going to take these and just throw that in here. I'm going to bring plenty with me.
So make your final selections and head up to the cash register. Thank you for shopping at Trader Joel's.
Shut up, Joe. Alright, we'll head back. This is just something I wanted to do, a little bit of the cleanup work there. Make sure that's all set for Horde Night. Yeah, let's just be careful. I'm going to cough. I was just being careful with the iron, just because I know it's very easy to knock that down. Very easy to do that. I'd prefer not to do that if at all possible. Again, I think we're going to have a good Horde Night, I think. I think we're going to get a fairly decent selection of people in, and then we're going to have a good little tour of the facilities. Let me just get this stuff into the truck here, the motorcycle. Okay. We'll grab a treasure map or two. And I should have that and stuff. Let me take this one and this one. There you go. I don't know about that other one. We have more guns if we need them. We have trip plates. I really couldn't get this topsoil to work the way I wanted it to. I do have a 44 somewhere, don't I? I did. Didn't I have a deagle? I could have swore I had a deagle. Well, let me go to weapons. agriculture. Oh, I was waiting for the next upgrade. Okay. Let me go to more ammo, and let's pull out a third stack. Let's go ahead and drop off the single stone I got. Let's go ahead and drop off this. Let's grab out some coal and fuel everybody up. Give them that 30 minutes. And you can go back to forge steel. Knock yourself out. 30 minutes. Turn that on. Cement it up, please. Okay. And then we'll take you, sir. You probably don't need 30 minutes, but we'll do it anyways. Let's just have it to make sure these are up and running. Food-wise and water-wise, I'm okay. But I'll be a dick and go ahead and eat some food and drink something. You culprit these. Don't worry, we'll go wash this. Wash our hands here before we get going. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is JD Sensei. This has been 7 Days to Die. Homemaker, if you liked the video, leave that like. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. I do upload every single day. Have a great day, guys. Catch you in the next vid. Bye now.